talking to you about Corbin and I's wedding officiant. So an officiant is the person who actually does the marrying during the ceremony. It was really important to me to find someone who knew us personally and who would create the kind of ceremony that I wanted. I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, and Corbin is Catholic. So we wanted it to be somebody who would be able to tie both of our personal beliefs together, and someone who would be able to put a more personal touch onto a ceremony. For me, it was just really important not to just go out there and find somebody who didn't know us, just somebody who does officiant work as their job and who we would just basically hire to do something that is super important and the most important aspect of the wedding. And it was a really long process. You're supposed to hire an officiant as one of the first things you do when you start planning your wedding because they get booked up so fast within the year. But it took us a while to find the right person. Originally, we were thinking about going through Universalist Fellowship or something. I'm not really sure what it's called, I can't remember. There's religions that you can go online and basically be ordained to be an officiant, and so we were originally thinking we were going to have a friend or a family member be the person to marry us at a ceremony, but then there's this aspect that you don't know how they're going to hold up during the ceremony. It's a very personal experience, and it's probably going to be a really emotional experience, and they might not be very good public speakers. So there's that whole aspect to that. So we couldn't decide, and we didn't really want to just settle, and then we were able to find somebody from Corbin's work who knows us, is an officiant already, is already ordained, has done multiple weddings, and that worked out to be perfect. So I'm just super happy we found the right person to marry us, and somebody who has experience as well as knows us and is non-denominational and is really going to work with us to make sure we have the ceremony that we want. So basically, I want to let you guys know, if you don't know, that there are a lot of different options out there for you to find a wedding officiant if you're looking to get married soon, or just for future reference, basically. You can always go to the church you belong to. Obviously, if you belong to a church, you might go that route, because you will probably know whoever it is in your church. You'll probably know them and have a personal relationship with them, and they will have experience marrying them. That obviously was not the case for us. There's also just people you can hire. At the expo we went to, there was a few officiants there who talked to us about all the sort of different things that they do for weddings and different options out there. So that's always an option too if you don't belong to a specific church. Basically anyone can be ordained, so you can have a friend or a family member get ordained through like a non-denominational or church. I encourage all of you who are engaged right now and looking for an officiant to really look at your options, because for me, this was a super important decision, and a lot of thought and a lot of research went into it, and I'm super happy with the way it has ended up. And it didn't go the way I thought it was going to be. Originally I thought it was going to be a family member, but you just have to kind of think about all those different things. Like, you want someone who has experience, and you want someone who is going to be able to give you the ceremony that you want. The ceremony for us is the most important part of the wedding. It's the actual us becoming one together and us getting married together. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to share that with you. Next step for us is to now talk with our officiant and figure out what we want to do for the ceremony and how that's gonna play out. So stay tuned for that. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. They're linked below in the description. Thumbs up for wedding officiants and finally finding one and getting that detail worked out. It was a little bit stressful because I knew we were behind schedule finding one, and I'm just super glad that is settled. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to continue to follow along with our wedding planning process, and thanks for watching. Bye.